Hello everyone, this is Frostalk again, changing things up a little bit, not playing Minecraft right now as you can probably tell. I just wanted to say that this is World of Warcraft. For those who don't know, I'm actually going to be starting a series in this. I used to play it quite heavily, and why does that say I have a character? Sorry. Huh, that's weird. But yes, I used to play this quite heavily about a year ago and stopped, and recently, I think it was Blizzard announced that they Mist of Pandaria expansion pack is half price, so I was like, hell yes, jumped on that, and I now have the Mist of Pandaria expansion, and I will be starting playing this again. Just for starters, like, I only just started getting into this. I need to do some reading up on like class changes and stuff like that, and try and get a feel for what would be the best build for my characters, and going to be starting the leveling process again. So there's going to be videos of that, and videos of hopefully raids in the near future. When I was playing this heavily back in Cataclysm, I was actually the main tank for my guild, and I was the first person in the guild to actually down Deathwing, so hopefully if nobody has downed the new raid boss, well, I guess that wouldn't be released yet, since the big raid boss is usually not until the 0.2 or 0.3 patch, I believe, and they just released, I think it's 5.1, patch 5.1. So yeah, so for today's video, I'm just going to show you my characters. Some of them, keep in mind, are just only level 1s, but the rest are either 85, and I think I had 1 or 2 that I was trying to level before I ended up having to quit because of financial reasons. I know the subscription is only 15 bucks, but when you are struggling financially, 15 bucks actually makes quite a bit of difference. So I'm going to show you my characters now. Okay, first off, this is Frosthawk, the namesake of most of my accounts across the web. He is my Blood Elf Paladin. This is his, what do you call it, the DPS armor. I have the tank armor. I'm not really going to show that. You'll probably see it at some point in a video. He is the one I've actually been playing the longest. When I was playing it, I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago, I had a bunch of different characters. My main at the time was a Death Knight, but ended up like getting a lot of flack because I didn't know much about the game, and was like trying to learn it and trying to get better armor, but nobody would let me into their raids without already having better armor. So it's like kind of a, what's the term, a catch-22. You want better armor, but nobody will let you do anything with them because they had better armor. So when I came back, this was the only guy that survived the mass character deletion, and has since become my main. And once it loads, here is Ghosthawk, my Goblin Rogue. He is also 85. These are the Fangs of the Father daggers that I had been working on before I left. I'm sure by now they're pretty outdated. but I think since it's a lot easier to, or would, you know, reasonably be expected to be easier to down Deathwing and get through the raid, what is it called, Dragon Soul raid. I'm sure obtaining the max level of these would be a lot easier. So that'll probably be some videos that I'll do. Waiting for this. Here is my Druid Earthhawk. I didn't really play him too much, pretty much got him to 85 and left him there. He's been gearing up. He was gearing up very slowly. Now that I'm going to be playing again, I'm going to put my time into all my characters. I want them all to be high level, if possible. So, or not only high level, I should say, but like with really good armor. So he's not going to be neglected any longer. And once it loads, sorry, my computer sucks, as I mentioned before. This is my level 57 Shaman, Tauren Shaman, by the way. This one's also a Tauren, for those that don't know. He was the one I was working on at the time of my having to leave WoW. I really enjoyed playing him at the time. Hopefully when I go back to leveling him, I'll enjoy playing him again. Because some of his moves were kind of overpowered. Being able to, like, I remember he had the one move, Chain Lightning, which was like ridiculously overpowered because you could do a crap ton of damage, and because it was Chain Lightning, it would jump from target to target, I think to a maximum of either 4 or 5 targets. That might have been changed, but yeah, as you can see, like with all these, you get a max, I think now with MOP, 11 characters per realm or server, or whatever you want to call it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yeah, I've got room for one more, which wouldn't be too bad to get like all the classes in there. This is my very neglected Death Knight. I have a bit of a hate against Death Knight, although I'm not classless against Death Knight. Some of my best friends are Death Knights, and that's actually true. There's, of the 4 people in the guild that I would say are the main like guild leaders, 2 of them are actually, or rather, the 4 of them are 2 different couples in real life. But the sort of second in command couple are actually both Death Knights, and they've actually done a lot of videos together on YouTube. Might link to those if I can manage to find them, but yes, this is my Death Knight. Despite my hatred for using a Death Knight, I think I might still, you know, work good on him, try and get him as good as some of my others. And for those that don't know, he is a level 60 Blood Elf. This is Kaidora, my level 10 Hunter. She is a Blood Elf. Yes, I have a female character. The reasoning behind her is that at the time of her creation, I was quite infatuated with a female friend of mine and decided to name this character after one of her account names on like a forum it was. And so yeah, I mean I could delete her and make a male, but what's the point? You know, I've already got her to level 10. It's not hard to get to level 10, but I just don't really want to go deleting, but because I'm afraid I'll do what I did last time and go on a deletion spree. A bunch of these will be gone. This is Mike Hawk. I have to say that separately because if I say it all as one, then it'll be inappropriate. Now, I know that the name is sort of a pun, but the reason that I made this guy, as you can tell, a lot of my characters have Hawk at the end of their name, with the exception of Kydor and this Fuzzbutt. But the reason I created him is because I was like running out of ideas for what I could name my warrior, and couldn't come up with anything good to put as the first part that would say, hey, this is a warrior, that wasn't already taken. So I thought, okay, well, and as you can see, the I in this has the little accent that goes this way, but I wanted, since this is kind of a big reveal for some of you who watch my videos, but this Mike is actually my first name, so I made Mike Hawk. And, you know, he hasn't really gotten far. As you can see, he's only got a staff, but I plan to, once I get, like, I plan to basically work my way down this list, getting them to the max level, I think, which is 90 now, if I'm not mistaken. If any of you watch or play WoW as well, please feel free to let me know if I am mistaken. But yes, this is my Blood Elf Warrior. Making him dizzy. Okay, this is Demon Hawk. He is my level 2 Troll Warlock. And yes, I know, trolls in lore are usually big, ugly, green monsters. Trolls on the internet are usually douchebags and buttholes, but in WoW, they sort of look somewhat like this. There are other trolls in the world, quite a bit of them. But yes, as you can see, since he's only level 2, I haven't... Oh! Hey, looking just signed on. But anyway, since he's only level 2, I haven't really put a lot of time into him. But as I said, you know, once these guys start making their way to 90, these ones will as well. Oh! This is Friar Hawk. He is my level 1 priest. He is also troll. As you can see, you know, there's a little bit of difference between them. This guy has smaller tusks, different skin color, different hair color, different hairstyle. I don't know if they've extended the customization of the other races, but I know that the Pandarin race is pretty in-depthly customized now. But yes, as you can see, I haven't started on him. I actually didn't know he was a he was a troll. I thought he would be a blood elf or something like that. That reminds me, I do need to make an orc, since that's the only race I don't seem to have. And finally, we have Fuzzbutt. This is my new Pandarin monk. He is going to be aligned with the Horde, as my other characters. Not much to say about him, since I don't really know a lot about the Pandarin. I did try the beta when it came out, and wasn't really able to play it that much, since everyone else was doing the exact same thing. So like, it's like 20,000 people trying to complete the same thing, which wasn't easy. And as you're about to see, I'm going to create my final character. Let's see, male orc. I don't know what race I don't have. Got that. Do I have a mage? No, I don't. So, looks like I have a mage now. You know what? I know I might get some hate, some laughs for it, but I think I'm gonna make my mage female. Just because I'm a fan of the what do you call it? The YouTube. I think it's based on YouTube, but the series The Guild, which is sort of a knockoff of World of Warcraft in a way, and the main character is actually what I would call a mage. Mind you, she is of the human class, but I don't really want to be alliance. No offense to those who are. There's nothing wrong with that. So yes, we're just gonna go through. Let's see, skin color. I think I'm just gonna stick with the top one, which is just green. Let's see, faces. I want an attractive one because if I'm going to be playing it, I don't want to be looking at some ugly old woman or some really pissed off looking chick or chick that kind of actually looks like a dude. That one's kind of pretty. Oh, that one's horrible. Look at that. That is frightening. Okay, let me see. Let's see the other ones. Actually, that one's, I would say this one's kind of the prettiest. Let's give her a hairstyle since I don't want to have a bald one. Not that there's anything wrong with being bald. Bald is beautiful too. Let's see. I'll just start at the top and go through. No. No. It's kind of a mohawk style. That's cool. But no. That's... no. Pigtails, that's cool. That's interesting. No. No. Not really. I don't know. It's kind of a toss-up between that and that. I think I'm gonna go with that since she's not bald. Hair color, not a lot to choose from. Pretty much grays, black, purple, dark red, dark orange, dark blue. I think since I'm kind of into redheads, I'll go with this one. Piercings, I don't think that really matters. Oh, I see. So this is ears, no nose. This is nose and ears. This is nose but no ears. That's nose but no ears as well, I guess. I don't know, let's see the difference. There's nose, no ears. I don't see any difference between these. Oh, it's an under ear one, so one right there. You can't see it because the hair is blocking it. Let's see. I don't think that's any at all. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go with, is it this one? Yeah. So she's got piercings here, here, and here. And then the same on the other side. But no nose, which is good. I have to give her a name. Well, let's start with Hawk. Now I gotta find a word that signifies mage. So I'm just gonna go look it up on the internet and I'll be right back. And I am back. Okay, so I looked up synonyms for the word mage. For those that don't know, synonym is a word that is like another, I guess. So whereas, like, I guess you could say the word vision is a synonym for the word sight, since they both are meaning the same thing. So the word that came up was wizard hawk, or sorry, Wizard. Wizard Hawk sounds kind of lame, so I'm gonna go with Wiz Hawk. That kind of sounds like, because you think about it, Wiz is also used for the term of going pee, but yeah, whatever, I'll stick with it. And oh, it is available. See, that's the biggest problem with coming up with names, like I said, you know, with my warrior, is that, oh, there we go, for up. Let's see, actually, I'll rearrange these somewhat. I want to move that one up to here, since this is basically going to be the order that I leveled them in. Rosebud goes underneath him. Winterhawk's, yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm still not favoring Death Knights, but it's okay. Yeah, I think I'll keep it like that. Okay, so that's that, and that's the end of this video. Thank you for watching, and have a great day.